What's up, everybody? I am back with a new Taylor the Fiend video. This one titled, Women Said They Don't Need a Man, So Men Stopped Helping. God, they say one thing and then, like, they want to pretend like they didn't say it before and want to go back on their freaking word. God. And they dare gaslight you, so like, oh, that's not what I meant, or that's not what I said. And even sometimes when you replay the actual words, they acting like, oh my God, it's like, it's not what I meant. It's like, oh my God. And they ask you all these questions, like, well, like, why men acting this way? Well, because you spend the part of several years making countless videos, or you seeing countless videos talk about how, like, you don't need men. So guys, like, obliged you, much to our chagrin. And then as soon as, like, things get tough, you're asking, like, what happened to the men? You want somebody to come save you at that point. And you get mad when guys say, no, you told us not to. Anyway, I'll leave a link in the description box below for the original video. Follow Taylor the Fiend's channel, show your support. Follow us and subscribe to my YouTube and Twitch channel, Talkative Carl. Let's get right into the video.
What did you just say?
Tell me what the
No, I thought you wanted to be independent.
You're a man.
I'm a man. You build like a man. You build like Wreck-It Ralph. What happened to all that? I'm a savage.
Well, fix it, Felix.
Classy, bougie, ratchet. What happened to all that?
Well, fix it, Felix.
Ask her to help you.
Yo, what is going on,
Cool,
guys? We all know
like,
how
there's a
women
skit.
these days
She's
say
laughing,
they do
so.
not need a man. Well, some of these clips that we are about to watch today beg to differ. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments, and let's jump right into it.
It's not that hard. Take it off, Mom.
I hate that you just said that. I'm literally,
Just take it off.
I can't. It won't even freaking.
I mean, she looks fit, but even still.
Let's try this one. Not, look, it's moving.
She insists the lug nut will not budge, and then a man steps in and has it off in seconds. She kept filming right through it. Absolutely classic.
And reality often sets in. You know, it's like guys never utter the words, I don't need no woman. It's never been uttered in a serious, context ever. Might have been said ironically or in a joking manner or being hyperbolic, but in a serious conversation, guys never utter the words, I don't need no woman. Because we understand we need women. You see, like, videos often with guys or women on the street asking, like, do you think you can live in a world with only women? And so many girls like, of course I can. But guys ask those same questions. Do you think you can live in a world with only men? And they always say no. Because we understand there is a need for women in the world. They do offer stuff. But too many women are so brazen because they think they're being cute or funny or quirky. It's like, no. But it's like, this, you leave a bad image. It's like obviously you do need men. And often reality proves to you time and again, yeah, you do.
Y'all, so this is day one of I don't need a man. And I started thinking, maybe I do need a man, because why did no one tell me that it's this hard to move a sheet of plywood? But y'all already know I figured it out. So I had to get this all the way down to where I'm cutting because I'm laying subfloor in the camper. And I came to the ultimate conclusion that this is the easiest way to move it because I obviously can't pick it up. Well, you see, this was really stupid of me because look what I realized. This is a much easier way right here. I even flipped it.
If it was me, if I didn't have any help, I would have lifted that thing above my head. But that's just me. But it's like some of these girls are so doggone prideful. They think they're a bunch of Rosie the Riveters, Wonder Women. Then they can just handle stuff off their meager strength. They have to go the extra mile just to figure out how to move one thing over by themselves. Or if they have an extra set of hands and is another woman, well, it takes probably 2 guys, it would probably take 4 women. This chair right here is very new. I had my father help me put it together. Of course, most of it I handle it, the assembly myself, but I need extra hands to carry it inside the house. In order to put like some pieces together, I need some extra pair of hands. I wasn't ashamed to ask for some help. Even guys, despite their strength, need extra pair of hands. We're not so flippant by talking about like, we don't need a man, we don't need a woman. Even guys need other men for certain tasks. But it's just the arrogance of some of these girls. And then when reality hits, that's when they, have this awakening. Like they didn't already know this.
It's 2 extra times.
They get lied by feminists thinking that they don't need a man.
Moving on, my dad laid out some tools, and it was just so cute. I had to show y'all. But here I'm tracing and laying out the old subfloor so that I don't have to do all the measuring. And you see, now it's time for cutting. But I couldn't get this big old hunk of junk on the sawhorses. It took me a minute. I'm not gonna lie. But I eventually shimmied it on there, put in front of my glasses. Don't do what I do. And if you give it a nice little slap,
I'm glad you acknowledged this. You have no safety glasses, but even still, you knew you was gonna be handling some tools, especially wood. One of the first things you should be getting, not only the tools, but the safety gear get that part out the way before you start doing anything else. So weird.
cuts easier. I don't make the rules. So now I'm using a little oscillating tool to cut the ugliest hole I've ever seen. And then I moved it to the camper and beat the living hell out of it so that it fit. And here it is.
She flips a full sheet of plywood across an entire yard to prove that she does not need help. Then she admits she could have cut it where it sat and carried one piece over. 2 of those flips happened purely for the camera.
These are my battle scars from working. I'm not supposed to work! This is not how life is supposed to go! You need to make more money!
Sore hands after one afternoon of work do not count as battle scars. What are these women on about?
Social media has been a bane of women's existence. It's the downfall of women. They do not need it because they just make the stupidest videos most of the time. It's usually them just crashing out or talking crap about men or making stupid dances or making thirst traps. Rarely is anything productive.
Oh my god. Of course.
2 guys could have moved that very easily, but she gotta prove it. She can do it herself. I was like, I know you got brothers, male cousins, uncles, a father to could have done this for you if you didn't have a boyfriend. Matter of fact, don't you have male friends that got called up to help with that? It's like, I don't know why most of these girls don't act like they don't have like male associates they trust to come help with this stuff. Even if like male friends didn't want to do it, you have a father, uncle, brothers, or male cousins to come swing by to move some stuff around for you.
Sweating and shaking.
The pridefulness.
And there's actually like sweat dripping down my back.
She sets out to move her own bed and runs out of steam a third of the way in. All that dragging shifted it a couple of feet.
I was supposed to go here.
Oh, did you measure?
Yeah?
How?
Like this.
The fuck? Y'all know a leveler? I mean, look, I'm no Tim the Toolman Taylor, but it's like you got to measure it, mark it, so you'll know exactly. Wow. It's like I don't know why that's bothering me because it's kind of bothering me. It's like, lady.
See? Perfect.
She hung the shelf in the wrong place and only then thought to ask whether measuring was actually involved. Carrying 1 pack of water bottles is where the independence runs out, apparently.
And that reminds me, it's just, they don't need a man for anything, of like substance to build a relationship. No, a lot of these girls say they need or want a man because they're either struggling financially or they need something fixed or something heavy carried. There's never nothing on like a guy's character, anything you want to build a relationship with. It's like none of that stuff. They crying on the internet because they just need dudes for the heavy lifting. They need stuff done. It's nothing of substance.
Just decided that I need a boyfriend. And I can't promise you that it's gonna last long or even longer than a day, honestly, but I kind of just don't want to put together this shelving unit.
So it's always coming down to finances, fixing stuff, or lifting stuff. That's all they see guys for. Finance, lifting stuff, or fixing stuff. They don't care anything about the man as a person. And they saying this stuff without even realizing it. Matter of fact, they don't like, they post this stuff without playing it back just to make sure that it doesn't sound crazy. You get people like Taylor the Fiend or Destro Reborn or the Davakid or like Christine Grace Smith playing these videos showing how stupid a lot of them are. All the stupid things they say. Or even like Jedediah Bila, she really goes off on a lot of these girls. It's like, oh yeah, you're struggling because you do need a man. If you spend time making sure that you are a woman of substance that guys would want to take seriously, you could have had it a long time ago. So when comes time when you need something heavy or lifted or things fixed, you got a man who would be gladly to do all this stuff right then and there. But you thought you were big and bad and bold. The arrogance of these young 20-somethings. Or you bought into this feminist crap that aren't there to help you. Where's your feminist studies teacher to help you fix your little shelf? None of these girls don't care about you, truly. They want to keep you single, perpetuate this cycle, and they coincidentally aren't there when you need them most when things get hard. They're not there to help you with your bills. They're not there to help you move your couch. They're not there to help you fix a shelf. They're not there when times get hard. A lot of cases, they already got men they don't tell you about, but they got like guys of their own. It's so dumb.
How?
She announces that she needs a boyfriend and immediately admits it is because a flat pack shelf turned up. This is why dudes are completely done. We understand that we are only being used as service providers, it seems.
She better not lie a match. Or be hoping nobody's lying a match near her.
I don't even know what to say with video clips like this, man. These women stand at the pump handling the nozzle like it's completely unfamiliar. Crazy stuff.
Okay.
I'm getting sick and tired of these videos with women at the airport carrying big ass luggages and instead of looking around like goofballs expecting strangers to come over and just lift stuff because they're pretty and they be all performative with their struggling and think like some dude's gonna swoop in like a knight in shining armor. It's like they don't know you. Why would they want to help you? Where's your boyfriend or father or brother or somebody that you know to come help you with your luggage, on your way to the airport? Guys that you know that will have no problem helping you. Y'all know full well you going to this airport, you're probably carrying something heavy. You going there expecting strangers just to look at a pretty girl and just want to come in and help you? It's not like going to the bar with barely money in your purse, because you just expect guys to just pay for your drinks most of the night. It doesn't work the same way when you got strangers coming and going in the airport and they ain't gonna stop everything just to help a little 20-something who's struggling with a luggage with those noodle arms, and it's like, oh, let me help you, my lady. It's like, no, those days are over, because you let some bird brain speak for you, saying like, we don't need no man. And lo and behold, they're not there when you're in need of something done.
Okie then. So this is for those women that make these types of videos, because I've noticed a lot of consistencies between them, and I think we need some questions answered. The first is, do you genuinely expect random men to help you with your luggage? Really? And if so, why exactly do you expect men to help you? Are you incompetent? Incapable? Because from what I've seen, most of the women who make these types of videos are not having any sort of problem at all carrying their own luggage. And what exactly is the point of making these videos? Is it trying to shame men into assisting you in helping? Because honestly, it's making a lot of women look really sad and rather pathetic, in my opinion. Because if you can't handle carrying your own baggage, why would you expect anyone else to want to handle it?
Correct. Correctamundo. It's like this weird expectation because they see let me perform, because it's a scam most of the time. Where it's like and they expect some guys to like look over and like, oh, let me, isn't they expect it to be like guys acting like 1950s version of themselves to go, let me help you, my lady. And it's like they just want, free labor, so they don't have to do, most of the work, and they can say thank you and move on. And it's like, I have time to even give a thank you, but it's just like, why are you expecting that? Matter of fact, you knew you was taking this trip. You knew what kind of packages, or luggages you packing up. You probably got a handful of dudes you could have easily asked. Half of them are from your family that can help you carry your luggage, to the airport, so you don't have to do the heavy lifting. You knew this. You could have prepped for this. But no, you was arrogant enough to think some complete strangers will drop everything while they're trying to make their gate to come help your little ass with your luggage that you knew for well was too big for you to carry yourself. Like, you know, you thought you was that doggone pretty. You thought it was, guys will simp that hard for you.
He calls out the women who film strangers refusing to carry their luggage and asks what the point of those videos even is. This is a fair question, guys. If these women are recording themselves saying that, oh, men need to carry my luggage, this is exactly why men are not carrying the luggage.
God, this looks rough.
She taped the walls, the tape bubbled, and she painted over it anyway. Absolutely genius.
This DI... Okay, you buy it. And you recording yourself. It's like, oh my God, lady. This DIY stuff is kind of driving me crazy because it's like all these little screw ups. It's like, I know you know some guys in your family that could help you with all of that stuff, with the painting, the paint strips. Like, oh my God! And even with this, you go into, like, I'm assuming it's Home Depot. It's like, and why are you filming yourself? Like, you think he's gonna get like kudos from some strangers on the internet because you managed to lift this little whatever the hell this thing is to help you lift, like you can lift it up by yourself because you are this big bad girl that can like do everything without a man. It's like, I was like why this obsession to prove that you can do it all? You don't have to. Get out of your own way. You don't have to do any of this. This is so performative. Sweet Christmas.
She knocks a full flat pack off the racking in the middle of a warehouse store and then films the damage.
God, it's like Three Stooges or something. God, it was. Oh God, the cornballness of it all.
Whoever had to clear that up was not having a fun day.
The luggage videos, my God. Stop filming yourself and use both hands and carry the suckers. For starters, golly.
She drags a heavy case down the underground steps and frames it as heartbreak. Millions of people move their own luggage every day without a caption about it.
For my life, I have felt like I don't need a man. Like, y'all cool, but I don't need y'all. Let me tell you, in my 30s, being single again, I have been humbled. I do need a man, actually. I do want one. I do need you to help.
She spent most of her life saying she did not need a man, and her 30s changed her mind for her. This is typically how it goes, I think.
You know, the struggle is real. I just got done mowing the front lawn, and I just don't have it in me to mow the back. And sometimes, being a single woman in 2026, you're like, I got this. I can do all things. I don't need no man. And then other times you really...
You know, it's kind of funny. I think it's like most guys go through the reverse. Where, because at least for me, when I was young, I hate doing yard work. I hate having to assemble crap and fix crap. But when now I got older, I kind of really like doing that stuff. I don't know, just, you know, that guy in me to, you know, like, I would love to do some, like, get my own lawn and start, like, doing, like, some lawn maintenance and stuff like that. I would love to do that. Sure. And where it's like, you know, girls thinking they can, you know, when they get older, it's like, I don't want to do any of this stuff. I want to do, like, the, you know, nurturing, the cooking, the, you know, I want to, you know, do the gardening. And, you know, it's like, you know, like, I just want to, you know, decorate. And it's like, yeah, that makes sense. But it's like, yeah, when they have to do their own dirty, dangerous, grinding job, they come to a realization, yeah, this is man's work. I don't want to do any of this stuff. This sucks. Yeah, no duh, it sucks. Guys probably been trying to tell you for the longest time, but until you got older, or, you know, reality hit you sooner, they come to realize that it's like the arrogance. It's the arrogance. And the feminism made them arrogant.
Believe in gender roles, and you're like, why am I mowing the lawn?
I find it very funny how the gender roles seem to come back immediately when women need help with things. Have you guys ever noticed that? As soon as something difficult happens in their lives, all of a sudden it's men's job. You know what I mean? This woman set out to top up her tire.
Is that kid, is that like is that a full-grown adult? Is that, looks like, he's like a 14-year-old. Maybe because the way he's, like, you know, kneeled down. So, like, I can't tell. But he's definitely young. But I was like, yeah. If it takes a young dude to help you with your doggone tires, this is like, yeah. Yeah. You girls do need men. You guys gotta just suck it up and admit it. You cannot handle everything. Nor should you. But stop being so arrogant that you think you can do it all.
This woman set out to top up her tires and needed a man to undo what she had done. Absolutely insane.
Alright, excuse the way I look, but I just have to rant here. The oil cover of my car came off as I was driving down here from North Carolina. Well, off one screw, but I got it done like 3 hours later. But my thing is, what happened to men if they see a woman underneath her car trying to fix something, going up to them and saying, ma'am, do you need help?
Blame your fellow females when they making those little videos in like the gym or whatever, shaming dudes when they try to come over and help because they act like they were so bothered, or they can take care of everything themselves, making a mountain out of an anthill for guys just approaching on good faith, trying to assist when they think a girl is struggling, but they got all pissy with them. Guys just adapted and responded to the vast majority of those loud women that you let speak for you. And so you're getting mad at us for responding to the loud majority or minority of females that spoke up for you. I'm pretty sure you've seen those videos and you sat idly by and allowed that to happen. Get mad at them. Don't look at the men like we just woke up one day and decided not to do it.
When I tell you the amount of cars and men that walked by and didn't say anything, just stared at me as I was trying to get these screws back on my car when I don't even know.
Oh yeah, guys who don't want to potentially catch a case because we don't know what kind of shitstorm we're walking into. Yeah, woe is you. Let's think of the poor woman, those bad men who didn't want to be shamed or potentially look embarrassed on camera. Bad man. You should take the risk anyway, bad man.
How to work on cars?
Imagine spending 3 hours under your own car and then complaining that nobody stopped to offer you a hand. People are not obligated to help you, madam.
Can we be honest with ourselves for a second? We are unhappy. We cannot do it all ourselves. We cannot. We can't do it. We can't do it. We do need men. We can't do it all ourselves, and we are miserable and unhappy. And you know what? We have been hurt in the past, and that's totally valid. But right now, we're actually hurting ourselves even more.
You see, videos like this kind of come too little too late. Men will see this and they will say, women never wanted us in the first place. They said they were strong and independent. So as far as men are concerned, you can do it all alone. This is exactly what the women wanted. One swing put the nail clean through the plasterboard. She then turns to camera, smiling like that was the plan all along. Classic.
You want me to get the butter?
Can you get me the one?
God, I hate these rainbow. You can tell she's probably some activist or some the typical liberal white girl who's probably have like a non-binary in her bio. I hate to profile her, but it's just like it's the aesthetic. You can't help but think about that. But aside from that, this looks like a cartoon shenanigans. It's like something a child might accidentally do who didn't know how to read the directions.
Did you screw yourself in there? No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
It's so hard to snap them when you're not right here, okay? You can be the flathead over there.
I want you to think about what you've done.
You see, guys, videos like this are very confusing to me because I thought that women could do this all by themselves. I thought they were just as capable as dudes. They don't need a man to help them, and yet here we are. This is exactly why these women absolutely do need men, by the way. These women who do these tasks oftentimes get seriously injured because they can't actually do them.
The world has changed so much. We as women are so independent now, and that's okay. But it's also okay to need a man. I need a man. I need a man to wash my car. I need a man to help me go get my car fixed, get my brakes done, pump my gas, take the groceries in the house, rub on my... I'm tired of being independent, and I want to be independently dependent.
And and that's another thing that's kind of getting on my nerves when they do the little pouty face and like trying to be all feminine all of a sudden, like please come save me. I'm just a poor innocent woman. Like, come save me, Like, look, I'm docile I'm being. Look how girly I'm being. Come save me. Just an innocent little girl in all this. And it's like you hear from her mouth. Clearly, you just want to do stuff for you. You ain't wanting him seriously as a person to build something with. No, you still got that independent mentality. You just need certain things done that, you probably don't care you don't care about the guy personally. You just want stuff done. You want things fixed. You want heavy stuff lifted. You want finances taken care of. So you have to do it all on your own. Because it's like a struggle now, more so than you realize. You pretty much the same type of chick that probably years ago spent all this stuff when you get the world's your oyster and every dude's beating down the door just to please you and kiss your ass and do all this stuff for you. But when you got a little older or you gotten so entitled, the guy's just not putting up with it. Now all of a sudden, real life hitting you, and now all of a sudden, like, you making little pouty faces videos like, please come save me. You think some white knight gonna see your random video, come, you know, cash up you, whatever, so that way you can take care of yourself. It is like, that's what they expect. They want guys to just throw money at them. They pout a little bit, bat their eyes a little bit, and do their little makeup just so they look all feminine and pretty, so some dude can feel sorry for them. God, it's so pathetic.
Her list runs from washing the car to pumping the gas to carrying the shopping in. She is describing a hired hand and calling it a boyfriend. This woman tried to change the tire herself and gave up before the wheel even came off. Man, you cannot make this stuff up.
Put a finger down if you independent and don't get...
I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to help me. And what's crazy is, I've been...
That's a lie. At your big age, because clearly you're an older woman, you don't know any men in your life. It's like you spent your entire life and you did not interact with any man that you could rely on at any point. Clearly, you're a family of only females with no man that you can call to come help you. You're a liar. On top of that, you making these performative ass videos. You think some dude's gonna see this and fly all the way out or drive all the way out to come rescue poor you, little you. You pouring the little tears. It's like that Socrates quote they often bring up from time to time. Do not believe the tears of a woman because they weaponize it. The only time you should trust the tears of a woman when she's crying by herself where there's no audience. Other than that, you can't buy her tears because it's not sympathetic. It's not real. It's performative. Women know they can turn on their waterworks like that to just gain quick sympathy, to get quick security, quick rescuers, quick white knights to come rescue them from their little problems instead of figuring it out. So I don't believe that the fact that she doesn't know any dude that she can call up to help her in this scenario. That is a lie.
Stuck on the side of the road for at least 40 minutes, and ain't nobody stopped yet, and I'm already changing my tire already by myself. Damn. And I just want to say, like, I don't have nobody.
And this is also another reason why women most of the time should not be in leadership positions, because often they are ruled by their emotions. It is true, their emotions are always constantly in flux. So when they crash out, it's not a good idea to have them in leadership positions because they'll do the most wildest stuff based on their emotions most of the time. If she was like some kind of alderman or councilman or whatever, or councilwoman or whatever, and she's flipping out like this, can you really trust her in that position? Not saying they aren't capable of female women, that can be in certain positions of power, but it's very small. And they have to be wise enough to know how to check their emotions and be, emotionally regulated to check themselves every once in a while. Because if they crash out, it looks terrible and they make wrong decisions. Like filming themselves instead of actually calling up a guy to help them on the side of the road where they're stuck.
Like, what the...
3 weeks after posting about not needing anyone, she is stuck at the roadside waiting for someone. 40 minutes of that was enough to change the story.
Oh my God, don't do it. Don't do it.
The crazy part about these videos, guys, is women would rather record themselves doing these things, not asking for help, making the task significantly more difficult, and then feeling proud of themselves. It boggles the mind, really.
Last video, I don't care if you think that I'm sounding like a pick-me. I'm coming from a place of genuine thought and genuine concern, and I really do observe these things. For example, a woman may drive to her studio for her job to record some content to sell to men, by the way, which are the ones funding her life. And she will talk about how much she doesn't need a man, how I don't need no man, I can do this on my own, I'm a strong, independent woman. Well, how did you drive to your studio to record content? Well, you got into a man-made car, and you drove on man-made roads, and you weren't in public on the side of the road because you have male police officers to protect you. It's just a clown show. It's a complete joke. This whole thing is a complete joke. There's no logic behind it, but what can you expect when you have modern-day feminists running around everywhere? It's kind of comical, honestly.
This is absolutely true. In fact, pretty much everything.
She's one of those rare women that has wisdom. As a matter of fact, you can call women like this pickings all day long. They're the ones, at the end of the day, are going to get picked. And that's what all women ultimately want, to be picked by a good, honest man. Better be picked than passed over. At the end of her life, she'll have, like, you know, grandchildren, great-grandchildren to watch over her on her deathbed, which is the ultimate goal, to have like a large family that she helped build with her and her husband. Unlike these, you know, girl bosses that have nothing but their 401k and their retirement fund to keep them cozy at night when they're alone with their cats. Who's gonna wipe their drool off their face when they're 80 years old, when they got nobody to build a life with? But yeah, I'm so glad you're not a pick-me.
It was built by men. Now, modern day women will say, oh, we never had the opportunity to build these things, but they absolutely do have these opportunities. They just do not want to be the bricklayers, the plumbers.
It's all about want. It's all about the want. You choose jobs that is easier, that most of the time women always choose through history. The, you know, jobs that deals with people. Things that it doesn't require laborious effort. Very small number of women actually go into fields that require it to be, you know, because it's dirty, dangerous, or laborious. Very few. And often these guys, hey, come join the fire department. Hey, come on, join the police department. Come on, join the military. Come be a construction worker. Come on. They're begging. Very small minority of women go into these fields. They'd rather do the easiest job, is usually sell their body in some kind of way, or they go into nursing, or they become a therapist, you know, or a secretary, or be a flight attendant. Things that doesn't require that much effort and is in air-conditioned spaces. You know, desk jobs that require just pretty faces, you know, up front, you know, most of the time. You know. But yeah, men kept us from, you know, getting to these fields. No, women, by and large, didn't want to do those fields, despite it being available.
The inventors and so on.
If you look it up, very few women out there who, throughout the course of human history, are actually inventors, philosophers. Because, by and large, women didn't want to innovate. They didn't have that need to innovate and produce something into the world for the better part of society outside of children. They didn't want to do that stuff. Very few actually did have that want.
Again, guys, refer back to what I said earlier in this video. Oftentimes when these women do these tasks, what they're really doing is actually endangering themselves, it seems. Rather than admitting that they actually need a man or they need help or whatever the case may be, they insist on doing this themselves anyway.
It is funny to see though when they try to fix something and it goes horribly wrong.
I don't know what to say, but where are those who used to go to war, build houses, and write love letters? Nowadays, only the letters are left. Because yesterday, when I was in trouble and I needed someone to help me buy the ticket to my home country, I texted several people. Do you think men helped me? No. Out of all people that I asked, the only ones who were eager to help me straight away were my girlfriends. They were like, yeah, sure, no worries, I'm gonna book the ticket for you now. Unfortunately, men were the ones who either told me no straight away, thought that that was something shady from my side, I'm gonna scam them, or I don't know what they were thinking at that moment, or they started asking me if I'm gonna refund this amount to them, while girls were immediately asking me for my passport details and told me not to worry, not to panic, and not to stress. So
you think those men owed you anything? Yeah, and those guys who said like, are you gonna refund me the money? Yeah, that's a fair question to ask, because they're not your boyfriends or your husbands. Your boyfriend and husband probably won't expect anything back, but just friends and associates, yeah. Because, buying a plane ticket is not no small thing. It's not like you asking for $20. So, why you feel like you're entitled to it? Just because they're guys. So, hey, I'm glad your girlfriends pitched in. But, irregardless, man or woman, they don't owe you anything. You're a grown-ass woman. And you knew you were going to take some kind of trip, you should have saved up your money for it. You thought, you just ask, you just get free cash to pay for the ticket?
So my question is, where have the men gone?
Imagine being offended that dudes would ask you questions as to why they should just randomly buy you a plane ticket. Her friend said yes, and she counts that as proof the men have gone. What even are these metrics, man?
Y'all learned something today. When you go to the gas station and you're getting yourself some gas for your little trip coming up, and you decide to go into the gas station, get yourself a little Diet Coke, a little something to sip on as you're
I don't know why, but I do kind of like this little southern accent, that twang in these kind of girls' voice. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it had me think about Rogue from the X-Men, because I kind of like that. I don't know why. It's weird.
driving. You go back outside to your car, forget
That little southern twang. Need some sweet tea under the willow tray.
you were getting gas. Did you know that when you drive away with that little gas nozzle still in your car, did you know that it just rips right off the gas pump? Hose and all. And I don't know why God has put it in my life right now to be living my life as a single woman, but y'all, I just don't know if I'm gonna make it. I just don't know, and I had to go inside and I had to tell that little clerk, I said, ma'am, I'm so sorry. I said, I drove away. I said, I ripped that right off the gas pump, and she said, honey, it happens all the time. And I said, all the time? I said, really? All the time? I think she lied to me. So y'all just set up a prayer for me this week, because I'm out here wrecking U-Hauls and ripping up gas stations. I just don't know.
So this woman drove off with the nozzle still in the tank and tore it clean off the pump. She was told it happens all the time, which nobody should really believe.
It's like a freaking cartoon.
Jesus. Never seen this happen in my life. I think this woman is just absolutely clueless.
Not sure, which way it's supposed to go in. Let me grab my little clip. Yep. What a idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, let's just... Oh man, how am I even supposed to get them? Oh my god. Hold on.
It actually boggles my mind that
You're right behind an auto parts store. Ask somebody to come over there and get it for you. I'm pretty sure they got a tool for that.
women make video clips like this. Like this caption here is point of view. You keep trying, or excuse me, you're trying to be an independent women, plural, for whatever reason. Like these women are clearly just doing this for attention and they have no idea what they're actually doing.
I've been working for probably 5 hours on this bathtub drain and trying to fix the door in my house. Remember that time I said, I don't need no man? Listen, those days are over. I don't want to be that woman. I need a man. I'll hold the flashlight. I don't want to do this ever again. I don't want to cut the grass. I don't want to fix bathtub drains. I don't want to fix doors. I mean, I feel proud that I did it, but nope, I'll be in the kitchen. I'll fold the clothes. I don't want to do this. I need a man.
5 hours on a bathtub drain was enough to end the whole independent phase. She now offers to hold the flash.
Either they get too old, or reality forces them to come to this realization. Life always finds a way. And it almost always comes at a too late point in their lives. When they have plenty of people telling them, hey, you probably should find a good man early on, get it out the way. But no, they strong and independent. They're always in their early 20s, and they think the world's my oyster. It'll never have to meet, because they think like the knight in shining armor will come swoop in. The ideal guy they picture in their mind will come swoop in way before they're forced to face grim realities. They think they're the unique little snowflakes that she'll never have to get hoisted by her own petard.
Flight, which most men would have suggested at the start. What on earth is with these women doing tasks very incorrectly and then grinning back to the camera about it? That was after 3 failed attempts at hanging the same curtains, by the way.
It's official. I need a man. My man, my man, my man. I need one. I have been working on this car for 2 days trying to install this radio. I didn't even know what this is. I had to figure it out. It's a socket wrench. I had to buy one. A man would already have one. My car is gutted. Gutted, my boy. Gutted.
First of all, you need to change up that language. Why are you talking like one of the fellas? You know, God, and like I said, the arrogance of some of these girls, to think they can just handle things when they know full well they cannot. It's like, even if you don't have a boyfriend, call your father, your uncle, your brothers, your male cousins, grandfather, if he's so able to come assist. You didn't have to do any of this stuff.
Give me a man. Where's my man? Where's my man?
2 days on a car radio, and she had to buy a socket wrench to find out what one was. The car looks worse now than when she actually started, I'm pretty sure. If you would like to get...
My God. It's like a freaking cartoon, you know, some of these videos, especially when it comes to fixing stuff. It's like I'm watching the Three Stooges or something. It's like slapstick. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think, and I will catch you all on the next one.